So this is the actual reason why most companies do not have costs or home office have not approved. But companies want to be professional and they will not tell you the reason behind their costs is not approved. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. In today's video, guys, I'll be sharing the reason why most companies do not have costs, and they won't even tell you that we do not have costs, we have applied, or this or that. They will just keep posting your home office said. Now, most of the courses are available, which is the certificate of sponsorship. Just in case you don't know what the course is, course is a certificate of sponsorship that a company issues to employees, especially overseas, that enables them to migrate to the UK. So a lot of companies have applied for course, and if you have been following my videos, you'll see that the home office is now requesting for more documents from them. And for the ones that do not have those documents, what they do, they just withdraw their application. So home office is revoking licenses at random. Now, most companies have used their courses, which is their certificate of sponsorship for business. So when home office notices anything, the next thing they do is to investigate the company. I've seen a lot of companies lost their licenses in the past few months. Now, if you go to the daily license sponsors list, you will see how many companies are removed from there on daily basis. When I mean on daily basis, a lot of companies are removed, and I always advise that if you are currently waiting for your certificate of sponsorship, please always make sure you're using that list. I also make sure you're also checking regularly if the company you're waiting for your certificate of sponsorship is still licensed to sponsor, because what most companies will do, they won't tell you. I've seen a lot of companies that kept promising people, because when they come to me, oh Fajira, I'm expecting my certificate of sponsorship from this company, they keep saying wait, we are waiting for home office. Guys, most of those companies, their licenses has been revoked. Most of them are in the process of sending documents to home office. Most of them, like, a lot is going on right now. And like I would always say, that whatever is going on right now to eradicate those companies is for your own good, especially for those that want to migrate from overseas to the UK. Is for your own good. But now, even those who are currently in the UK, getting a certificate of sponsorship now is very difficult. Like, to switch, because home office have started sending letters. Like, I filmed a video on that a few days ago. Many people who have received their letter to leave the country. After that video, I've still received more, even till the 17th, which was yesterday. I saw some letters from my beautiful viewers, like, what can I do? And the thing is, once you receive that letter, you start panicking. So if you are one of those that your company's license has been revoked, the best time to start getting ready to look for another organization to sponsor you is now, before you get to that point when you receive that letter. Because once that letter comes, guys, you'll be so desperate. So I don't want you guys to get to that desperation period that anything that comes, you may land into another bad organization, or maybe company that are currently undergoing investigation, and by the time you finish your process with them, the license is also revoked. So you have to act fast. What the home office does now is to ask for more documents when you apply for your course. This is not only K organizations, other organizations. I remember people asking me, how about IT too as well, not only K organization. Few people have been speculating that the home office is just waiting to get to spring and they release all the courses, so people can come with their dependents. But to be honest, we can't really tell until we know exactly what is going on. And the only way we can know what is going on is when the government releases a new statement regarding the changes and so on. So we all know there are two types of course. One is a defined course and undefined course. Defined course is a course that is assigned to overseas applicants, and the undefined course is the one that is assigned to those currently in the UK that want to switch their visa. So most companies currently, what they're applying for is the defined course, because that's the one that enables migrants to migrate to the UK. And see on my screen the annual certificate of sponsorship allocation. So for the employer to request more courses when they have used up their annual allocation, which they are not telling you that they've used it up, they are just requesting, it could take up to 18 weeks for them to get it. And secondly, is the employer letting the home office know that they have a lot of care packages and they need more people from overseas to come and do the work for them. In most cases, most organizations do not have that high number of care packages, because even to get care packages now is really difficult. I'll share that in my future video. Like I said, when a company exceeds their annual allocation, it becomes difficult for them to get more courses approved to them. So just as you can see on my screen, annual course allocation, which is a course year, continues for 12 months from the day your sponsor license was issued or from the date your most recent renewal application was approved. If you spend all your costs before 12 months, in the event that your application is accepted, like the Home Office will assign the cost to your SMS. This must be utilized within the allotted time frame of 1 year. If you used up all of the costs that was allocated to you, you have the option to make a request for more. Sponsors can request an increase in their cost allocation by submitting a request via the SMS system. Reason must be stated when requesting an allocation increase. The result of a request for an in-year allocation increase may take up to 18 weeks unless priority service are requested. I'm going to take that again. The result of a request for an in-year allocation increase may take up to 18 weeks unless priority services are requested. So this is exactly what has been going on right now. For employers to be more professional, they won't come and tell you that, oh, we have used up our in-year course and we have applied for new ones, we are still waiting. Just like you can see, it could take up to 18 weeks for Home Office to approve any new course once you have used up your yearly allocation. So which is what is happening to some organizations right now. Those organizations that do not have any issue with Home Office, that have used up all their yearly allocations, they have to wait longer to get more courses to be approved, but they won't tell you. So all I want you to do, my viewers, is to make sure you're always looking at the licensed sponsors list. Ordinarily, a course should take a maximum of maybe 1 week to be processed by Home Office, but bearing in mind that the Home Office is kicking out a lot of care homes now. If you go to the daily license updates, you will see companies, like almost 100 companies on daily basis, Home Office is revoking their licenses. So this is just what it could be. If you're still waiting for your C.o.S, just make sure you're checking on daily basis to see that the company you're waiting for your C.o.S from is still licensed to sponsor. So that will give you some level of hope, and also you will be relaxed knowing that the process is ongoing. And also ask your employers if they have provided any further document. Once they are able to provide those documents to Home Office, then Home Office will be the one to decide when they will allocate and how many they will be able to give to the employer. Like I read, you can see that most organizations have a particular allocation for the year, and once they have used up that particular allocation for the year, that is it. If they apply for a new one, it could take up to 18 weeks for them to get it. And in the past, you could apply for priority service. With the priority service for course, you have to ring the Home Office, I think within 9 to 9:30, and only 60 slots. And what happens when you ring the Home Office, then if you scale through and you're giving, they will give you a link to make payment, and once you make payment, it may take up to 24 hours or maybe 1 to 3 days for you to receive your priority course application. But recently it's taking longer, even with the priority service. But with the priority service, it could be shorter than just waiting for the normal course applications. All you need to do, just keep in touch with your organization and be checking them on the daily license list. Most employers won't come and tell you that we have used up our yearly allocation. None of them will tell you that, because they have to remain professional. But like I said, I ran into an employer at the city center a few days ago, and the employer was like, they've used up their yearly allocation and they're just waiting for Home Office to approve more for them. I think they applied since September. They haven't heard from Home Office. And I was like, have you got any sort of letter to say you should provide more documents? So they haven't, like everywhere is quiet, they haven't heard anything. And from what you can see now, it could take up to 18 weeks for such organizations to get more C.o.s. So calm down and be hopeful. Like I always advise, hopefully your company will skate through and the courses will be approved and you will go for your visa application. But I know a lot of people are already speculating that the Home Office is waiting for the new law to take effect before they start releasing courses. We really don't know, and nobody should tell you that, oh, the Home Office is going to approve course on so day. Nobody really knows when the Home Office will approve the certificate of sponsorship. If organization has applied for it, they just have to follow the due process, and if they are able to skate through, then the Home Office will approve it in their own time, not anybody telling you, oh, I've got course. And also be careful with people coming to tell you that I've got this company that can sponsor you, they want this, they want that. It could take a lot of organizations now don't even have the courses, to be honest. Some of them are currently going through investigation, so please just be careful. I've had sections with people that their visa has been approved, now the license of the organization has been revoked, and they are still back in their country, they are unable to travel. So just be careful with any company you're dealing with. Like I would always say, it's better for you to have that delay than to run into an organization that at the end of the day, you will have the course, you have the visa, and by the time you were preparing to travel, the license has been revoked. And once your license is revoked, you know you cannot travel. So guys, this is just what it is. The course processing time ordinarily shouldn't take longer, but once a company has used up their yearly allocation, it could take up to 18 weeks for home office to process more. So check the company you're using, be in touch with them, check the daily license list to be sure that the company you're waiting for is still licensed to sponsor. And another thing I need to add is that also start applying to other organizations, other reputable organizations. Start applying to them as well while you're waiting for your course, so you don't just put all your eggs in one basket. So guys, this is just what it is. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you do find it helpful, please like, share and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.